What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with my very first ever story time, you guys. So, this is going to be the story time of me going to the Renaissance tour, you guys. So, that's part of the reason why, like, the videos have been late this week as well, is because I was, getting ready for the tour, getting ready to go see her here in Dallas, Beyonce here in Dallas, and in Houston as well. So that's a big chunk of my week, right? But before we go ahead and get into this, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and if you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor, you guys, and stop taking me out on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. Then you guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and just talk about this story time, shall we? So, I just heard thunder, you guys. So, I've been noticing it's been lightning for about like the last hour or two, and I just heard thunder. So, let's talk about it, you guys. So, um, Renaissance, you guys. Me and my best friend, we had been talking about this since the album came out last year, right? And we were like, okay, we're gonna go see Beyonce together, right? And that was the whole thing that we had been planning on. So when we found out that the tickets were going on sale earlier this year in March, I believe, right? I was like, okay, you ready? Like, we finna get these tickets, right? So she was like, yeah, we going. So we initially were gonna go see her here in Dallas, right? And at the time, I was like, you know what? I think would be cool if we go see her in Houston. But I was like, you know what? Let's just do Dallas since we both live here in Dallas, and it ain't really like a long trip that we gotta make. Because if you don't know, to get to Houston from get to Dallas from Houston it's a 4 hour it's a 4 hour trip, and it is very long, you guys. It's a long ass trip to get down there, but once you get in Houston, it's really cool. I love going to Houston. I just hate the drive to Houston, right? So I remember the day. So what happened is, remember when she announced the tour, you had to go and sign up with your email, right? So I signed up with my Gmail email and my email from my college, right? So I got you get they will tell you when your pre-sale started, right? So I knew when my pre-sale was, and if you were one of those lucky people, you would get a pre-sale code. Well, um, I actually got the code the same, like when my pre-sale was supposed to start, and they were supposed to send out the emails. I actually was looking in my other email, and I was like, you know what? Let's go to the Gmail account as well. And I wasn't even thinking nothing about my Gmail account because my Gmail account, I'm not a Beyonce. I don't use that one for Beyonce related anything. It's my school email that I do that stuff for. So I was expecting it to be there, and she was like, "Did you get the code?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't get the code." Then I was like, you know what? I check my Gmail every day because of YouTube, right? And even with my apartment. So something just said, go look in your Gmail. And when I went to my Gmail, there was the code. And I was like, girl, I got the code. So she was like, okay. So she's like, let me know how much the tickets are, right? I was like, cool, I got you. Because, at that time, everybody was thinking that those tickets were going to be, hundreds and thousands of dollars, right? And she said, are they going to be expensive? I'm like, I think that those are just like, resellers who have already gotten the tickets, and they're just jacking up the price, right? So the day that the tickets went live, I was at work, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in that queue, and I told my friend that sits next to me, I was like, it's almost time for me to try to get my tickets. And what I'm about to do is I'm about to log out my damn phone. I ain't taking no phone calls for a whole hour that I'm waiting to get these tickets. So I got in eventually, and I saw all the tickets. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, these are actually decently priced tickets, right? So if you guys didn't see, I think, did I post it on Instagram? No, I posted it on my community tab. If you guys go look at my community tab, I actually posted a picture from where I was sitting Thursday night, and I also posted it on Instagram last night of where we were sitting from where we were sitting at as well. So both nights, Thursday night and Thursday night, I was I didn't do floor seats. I didn't do the floor seats this year. Maybe the next time, right? Um, so where I sat at in Dallas, I sat two. So there was the floor, and then there's a row in front of that, and I was one row up from that. So I had a bird's eye view of the stage, right? The one thing that I will say about the Dallas show that really truly annoyed the fuck out of me was the fact that when we got there, so when you get there now I know I can say for Dallas when it came to Houston, they didn't do the same thing that Dallas did, because in Houston we found our seats and we sat down, right? But in Dallas, when I got in the door and I found my section, there was people there saying, "Can I see a ticket?" I was like, "Sure." I was just trying to look around and see where it was, and this woman just made a beeline to me saying, "Can I see a ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, she said, "Row 13 is right here. So you're somewhere." She said, "And you're number 22, so you're right here." I was like, "Thank you so much," right? So I actually went to go get me a drink, and when I came back, another person said, "Can I see your ticket?" I was like, "Damn, I just showed the lady a few minutes ago my ticket," but it was cool, right? Now, what I also will say is it's a good thing they weren't doing that, because there were a lot of people who were sitting in other people's seats. The same thing happened last night in Houston. Now, I, it's so interesting because this one girl was ready to fight. She was talking to another woman, talking about, "Bitch, I ain't talking to you," or something like. It was a lot of bitches being flown around in Houston, in Dallas. So where I sat it in Dallas, I was in the center. I was in the center aisle. So we were in the center, and then there was a row over here and a row over here, right? So there were two young ladies that came in, and there was a woman that was already sitting in the seat. And so they made the woman get up because they were like, "You in our seat, right?" And if I was about to ensue with that, I was like, "Oh my God, like, why are we about to fight?" So that happened, right? Then the girls that sat down in the seat that said it was their seats, somebody else came up to them and they were like, "No, those are our seats." So the girls gonna say, "This is our seat," showing their phone with the because the phone shows where you're sitting at. And then they looked at it, they were like, "This is not y'all seat." And they were like, and one of the girls said to her friend, "Girl, you about to get us into a whole fight out here. We sitting in the wrong seats." Did y'all not, like, y'all didn't read the shit? Like, it was hilarious to me that both Dallas and Houston, they were ready to fight. Like, okay, y'all are doing a lot, but overall, like I said, I had a great time, you guys. Um, Thursday night, I had so much fun that I lost my damn voice. Like, when I walked out of that concert, I called one of my friends who's a big Beyonce fan too, right? I tell you guys, I could not talk. My voice was gone, like completely gone. I was like, "Oh shit." Then last night in Houston, I still have my voice, but if you guys can't hear, I'm a little congested. So I've gotten, I think I done got caught a cold. Oh God. But overall, I had an amazing time. So both nights, Beyonce. Now, ma'am, what's up with you when this show starting at 9:30 at night when they say the door open at 8:30? Because actually the door opens at 8, and I was like, "Girl, where are you?" Like, I'm especially in Dallas. I was like, "Girl, I am tired." Houston, I was like, what? She probably gonna do the same thing that she did in Dallas. But Dallas, I was like, "Wait a minute now, girl. I'm old. I be ready to go to sleep," because we didn't leave. So the Dallas show, it was over a little bit after midnight, and I ended up getting home about. So we got out of there at least, I think, around just before 12:30. So it took me about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes to get home, and I got home a little bit before 1:30 on Thursday, and then last night, which we went to Houston. So that show ended just before 12:30, and you know, had to stop and get gas, and then we got gas, and that was it. And then we were on our way back to Dallas, and we stopped and got something to eat when we got back. So it was almost when I got home last night. It was almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and when I got here, I ate my food and I went straight to sleep. And I didn't wake up anymore until I woke up at 9 o'clock. But then I went back to sleep, and I didn't wake up again until I believe almost noon. So today I have been off and on sleep. Like I've been sleeping right here on the couch. I've been sleeping in my room. So it's been couch, room, right? So yeah, you guys, overall I had a really good time. So what I will say is if you guys have never saw Beyonce, I would really say go check her out because she puts on such a great show. Like I said, I had fun from beginning to the end, you guys. Dallas, Jesus, you guys, I was sweaty by the time I left the Dallas show. And Houston, I was the same way, but I wasn't as sweaty as I was here in Dallas, right? Uh, it's so interesting when you see people who go to these concerts and they pay buku amounts of money just to sit. I'd be like, why y'all sitting? Like, let's get up and have some fun. Like, it's a party, it's a celebration. Now, the next thing I want to bring up is this damn mute challenge. Like, if I could post the clip of where I was sitting at, there were people in my section who were screaming, and I'm like, she says, looking around everybody, young mute. And then you hear people, whoa! And scream. I'm like, you dumbass, why are you screaming? But what I will say for Dallas is, she said, if you listen to it, because I don't think she could, there are certain areas I don't think she can hear, but she was like, Dallas, y'all did that, right? Then when Blue came out, oh my God, everybody, and especially in Dallas, same for Houston, right? But for sure, Dallas went up for Blue, right? Like everybody gave her a standing ovation, just cheering for her. So when she took her IFB out and she could actually hear everybody, she was really shocked. It was an amazing time, you guys. Like, oh my God, I really, really, really enjoyed it, you guys. Um, oh, Houston last night. So last night, when she did when she did the Savage remix, she brought Meg out, and I was just so elated and so happy to see Meg. It did me so much good to see Megan Thee Stallion on stage with Beyonce. Megan saying she loves Beyonce, and Beyonce is telling Megan she loves her. It was just an amazing time, you guys. As long as I live, I will never forget this experience that I had. I, like I said, I went to Dallas by myself, right? But I was with some friends in Houston, and again, it's just an experience that I truly just will never forget. Amazing, amazing, amazing time, you guys. What else do I want to talk about? What else? Mm. it's I don't know what else I want to talk about. Like I said, I just had a great time. I had a great time. Now my feet, my feet said otherwise. Ooh, baby, my feet were hurting. My feet were hurting last night for sure. Cause we parked at a hotel and we had to walk to the stadium, and oh, I was like, God. But even with Dallas, I had to park across the street from the stadium. It was just like, oh my God, my feet were killing me. The outfits, I loved all the outfits that I saw, right? Um, so the outfit that I wore for night one that I went, I absolutely hate that outfit. Oh God, the shirt was so ugly to me. And the funny thing is, the shirt that I wore for Dallas, I saw somebody with that same shirt on last night. So I bought this shirt from Zara. It's like it's grayish. It's a grayish silvery shirt, right? But it was so oof. It just didn't. for me, it wasn't the best looking shirt, but I bought it because I was like, because here's the thing that happens to me with the Renaissance tour, right? Because I had so many outfit choices that I was gonna wear. I had saw a lot of stuff on Amazon. I saw some stuff on Shein and all that kind of stuff. But the thing was, and I was talking to my best friend about this. I was like, I don't know if I want to wear this stuff, right? Because I'm like, this is gonna be something that I wear one night, and then I'm not gonna wear it again. And I don't want to sit around. I don't want to have something sparkly, something that looks like aluminum foil in my closet that I'm never going to wear again. And the funny thing is, we had talked about it, and she was like, yeah, I got some stuff, right? And she's like, you don't get when you return it, they don't give you store credit. I was like, excuse you? I was like, I would want my money back. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. And then like every outfit that I had in my carts from both Shein and from Amazon. Because even when so at one point with Amazon, I had even thought about, you know what, let's just buy, because most of the stuff that I saw, unfortunately, was for women, right? So like, you know what, you comfortable in who you are, cozy, right? So I was like, you know what, you can rock some of these because I was gonna buy I saw it was like a cat suit, but the thing was everybody wore that same fucking outfit. I was like, you know what, never mind. I was like, nope, 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 no. So when I tell you guys, if I took a list, if I compiled everything that I was looking at that I wanted to wear, everything that I wanted to wear, men, everybody had it on. Now there were some people there that had on, very little clothing. I was like, where are we going? Like here in Dallas, there was this one guy. He had a halter top on, right? And the halter top stopped right here. It was silver, but he's had on these little hoochie daddy shorts, right? Everybody was looking when we were, and I know this is when we were leaving, right? I was looking at him. I'm like, I know your nuts can't breathe in that them pants, right? Because they were so tight. I was like, if he even moves the wrong way, them pants are gonna rip right down the middle because they were super duper tight. So yeah, my outfit for Dallas, hated it, right? I just hated the shirt. That was all I hated was the shirt. So last night I just went basic. I just went all black, and I wore my Renaissance T-shirt with some black jeans and my shoes, and that was it. And I was comfortable. What I will say though is the seats in the NRG Stadium are just a little bit different than the seats in the AT&T Stadium here in Dallas. The AT&T seats were a little bit more comfortable, but the NRG and the thing is, I've actually been to the NRG Stadium before. I went to Houston to see her when she did Formation, when she added the second leg of the tour. So yeah, that was it. So this is actually my second time, but I did two shows in for Renaissance. So I saw Beyonce now three different times, and each time amazing. Back to the on mute challenge real quick before I just wrap up. The on mute challenge. I feel like a lot of people. I feel like people do that stuff like when they be screaming. I actually really feel like people just be doing that for the attention purposes, because you know what it is. You know everybody wants to just. It's a challenge. Everybody wants to win, right? Nobody has. I mean, I saw Atlanta when she said y'all won, y'all won, y'all won, right? And with us in Dallas, she told us we did that, right? And I think they did. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I read that they did the On You Challenge was a success when she was for her birthday, right? So yeah, whew, you guys, great time, great time. So if you, to everybody who was going, I know she what, how many more shows does she have left? She has New Orleans, right? She's got New Orleans and New Orleans and Kansas City. So those are the last two stops of the tour. So yeah, New Orleans and Kansas City, y'all show up and show the fuck out, right? But yeah, you guys, that is my very first story time about the tour. Like I said, you guys, an amazing time. If you guys have never saw her, definitely, um, well, now the tour is almost over because New Orleans is the 27th, which is going to be this Tuesday, right? Or Wednesday. Whatever day, the 20, so today's the 24th. So yeah, the 27th, and then oh yeah, Wednesday the 27th, and then Sunday October the 1st. So that's you guys, that's really it. I wonder what she's doing tonight because I haven't been keeping. I did just keep up with the Unmute challenge. Um, Houston did okay tonight. I think they. I was. I feel like they did better than last night. I do. Um, I'm waiting to see if. So here's the other fun fact, you guys. Last night. So last night, Latoya, Latavia, Kelly, and Michelle were there, right? I actually just saw on Twitter that Giselle Bryan from Real Housewives of Potomac is in Houston at the show tonight. So there's a segment in her show where her backup singers, they come out and they sing Love Hangover. So I know a lot of people are wondering if tonight if she'll bring out Destiny's Child to sing it. I don't know if she'll switch it up like that. Now there was one part in the show last night that she switched up from Dallas where she played some of Destiny's Child's hits, and people thought that Destiny's Child was about to come out, but they didn't. So I wonder if she'll bring Meg back. I don't even know if Meg is still in Houston today or not, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on it and see what's going on. But yeah, you guys, that was my story time. Feel free to just chime in, and if you guys have been to the concert, let me know where you saw her at. Let me know how the Unmute challenge went for y'all. Let me know how the experience was for you guys, and that'll be it, you guys. So that's it. You guys be safe out there. Please take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Be blessed, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.